So virtual reality is kind of an appealing technology. We're asking users to put a huge helmet on their head and move around with very little notion for their physical space. We've all seen it. VR users, they look at best silly. But to me, it is one of the most inspiring technologies today. I am deeply interested in how we can create and use technology to create an emotional connection between impossible worlds. We are at the threshold of a new world of immersive storytelling, and with the first headsets coming out in a couple of months, it's safe to imagine that in not too long, their clunkiness will have diminished, and we'll have access to new types of stories that are no longer controlled by the storyteller, but by the user. And with my team, we developed those impossible worlds. As interaction designers, we want to create an experience that is not a film. It's not really a game. It's really something new. And this is how we came up with our project, Sequenced. I want to introduce you to Mike on stage so that we can show you what it's about. So, welcome, Mike. So Sequenced is deeply inspired by Japanese animation. It's an adventure on 360 degrees. The story is set in the near future. Borders have collapsed, resources are missing, and societies are slowly rebuilding themselves. A key character in the story is called Raven. She's a 13-year-old girl living in the desert, and she's going to make an unexpected discovery about her origins. And the story is going to unfold on various episodes. The novelty in stories like Sequenced is that all the characters and all the environment are aware of your presence. So they literally react to you looking at them. So if, for example, Mike looks up, we should see Raven flying around. There she is. And she's going to land behind one of the trees. So this event, it's not pre-scripted. It's really happening because he's looking. And then if he goes back to her hiding somewhere behind a tree, she's going to come down and start talking to the other character.
Don't hurt. My name is Sam.
What's that big machine?
Just a transport.
Then every scene can go many different ways. So if, for example, Mike turns around and starts looking at the red flying device, the characters are also going to start talking about it, and the story is going to go into that branch.
What does the red stick tell you?
That the water is acid.
I knew that. The water doesn't shine in the same way.
We know things in different ways.
And so there are more than 50 triggers inside one single scene. So
Be my guest.
you wouldn't really
It's a kind of
notice on the first screening.
A camera?
You'd have to
Marcus
watch
has forever
the story
talked about
again and
these.
again to see all the different
More
possibilities.
Exactly, it's a scanner,
And
but the principle
we
is
use the same triggering mechanism for sound. So for example, if there are multiple conversations happening at the same time, we're using audio triggers so that you can focus on what the character is saying or what the sound is. So the sound goes louder.
And I thought we were the only...
The good example is like if you're in a party and there's a lot of noise and you're trying to focus on what somebody is talking about. So it's kind of the same idea.
I've always believed there were
What we're
others.
doing is building the basic tools that are needed to create interactivity in VR, this new medium.
Marcus is going to be so excited. Follow me.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks. Thank you. VR has really this unique power to physically throw you into another dimension. It's the first medium in which the screen completely disappears. Think how crazy this is. The possibilities are really endless. We tend to focus on the technology and on the interface, but this is really about presence. The story takes you down one of a series of different paths, and the story adapts automatically. It's taking you down surprising places depending on your emotions or your interests. So don't pay too much attention to the clunky helmet, because that's going to change. And, well, the stories, they're going to be amazing. Thank you.